Hi, my name is Crimson Fawn, and I wanted to start streaming FGO because I really enjoy the game. And so, with every live stream, I wanted to do a fact about each of the servants that are in the game. The servant that we have today is Hector. His class is Lancer. Hector was the greatest Trojan warrior during the Trojan War. He kept his fortress strong during the siege in the face of overwhelming numbers. Some even say that without Achilles, it's possible that the war would have ended in a Trojan victory. For those who don't know about FGO, it is a very popular app slash gacha game that has been taking the world by storm. It first started in Japan a couple of years back, and it migrated to North America and has been opening up servers all over the world. I'm going to be playing the North American version of the game, and it should be fun. I really enjoy the lore, the story, and such, and I just wanted to share my journey with you all. And without further ado, let's start playing Fate Grand Order. Alright, so now we're going to go through the tutorial, it looks like, of the game. And it looks like they're giving us a saber, a lancer, and an archer. I wonder who they'll give us. And please be patient with me. I'm still saving up to get a new mic so that I can better my quality of sound. Hopefully within the next 2 or 3 videos I'll have a new mic that will stop all the buzzing and make my voice sound a little better to listen to. Oh, I didn't know you could skip a death animation of a character. So with the way it works is like how any normal video game is that each character has their HP. For example, we have Saber, who has 9,332, Lancer, 6,273, and our Archer, who has 4,706 HP. When their HP goes down, they start their death animation, and we can no longer use them unless we revive them somehow. And if I'm correct, the only way to revive servants in this game is by using our I forget what they're called. It's like a symbol that they usually have in some part of their body, and it reanimates the character. Or sometimes you have to use what's called Saint Quartz, which is basically the currency of this game, which allows you to roll for characters. So let's try this mock battle. Alrighty. So it says we have to select 3 command cards, and it'll create a sequence for them to attack. So for those of you who don't know, the saber we have is Artoria. She's based on King Arthur. The Lancer we have is Cuchulainn. And I'm not sure who the Archer is. I'm still getting used to all the characters in the lore. Uh, so if we do a character On all 3 cards, they have a Brave Chain giving them an extra attack. I forgot how hard they can hit as a Berserker. Cards with effective displayed can deal heavy damage to opponents. Selecting 3 cards of the same color will activate the chain corresponding to that color. Alrighty. So it looks like we got critical stars from doing a bunch of the quick. So that makes sense. So when we do quick chains, we get these things called critical stars, which can boost our attacks and allow us to hit harder. With the busters, their attacks are up if we do a buster chain, and the arts chain allow us to fill our NP gauge, which is required for our noble phantasms. And noble phantasms are the equivalent of an ultimate move, if you will, for certain characters. And each character has different types of noble phantasms. There are AoEs, there are single targets, etc. They're very fun to watch, and I hope we can experience one. So let's see what happens when we do. The first card you select will impact the second and third cards. Alright, so let's try doing an arch chain since it looks like we have all 3 arts cards. Alright, it looks like almost all of our characters are already almost at 50% for their noble phantasms, but it looks like they increased Saber's NP so that we could try to use it out. Alrighty. Let's see what Artoria's noble phantasm Excalibur looks like, based on the legendary sword that King Arthur uses. Whoa, that's really cool. That does a lot of damage too, it looks like. Alrighty, well, it looks like we finished the tutorial for the game. Oh, this is cute. Foo? Oh, cool. We get to choose our dialogue. I think we should go with... What's that sound? Oh, this is... Hmm. Since it's neither morning nor night, please wake up, senpai. Who are you? That's a hard question to answer suddenly. Maybe I'm not important enough for you to know my name. Don't say that. No, I do have a name. I have a proper name. But I never really had the chance to use it. I'm afraid I don't leave a good first impression. Ahem. Anyway, can I ask you a question, senpai? You were asleep, but I don't see why you'd sleep in the hall. Can you not sleep unless you're on a hard bed? Oh, I guess. Was I sleeping here? Yes, like a log. It was such a deep sleep, it was almost textbook. What's that supposed to mean?
I completely forgot. I still haven't introduced you yet, have I, Fu? This squirrel-like creature is Fu. He's a privileged life form allowed to freely walk around Chaldea. Fu led me here, and that's how I ran into you, Senpai. Oh, Fu is so cute. He ran off somewhere again. He does that sometimes, just walks around. I've never seen an animal like that. Yes, normally he doesn't go near anyone aside from me, but he seems to like you, Senpai. Congratulations. Now you shall be the second caretaker of Fu in Chaldea. Oh, who's this guy? Ah, there you are, Mash. That won't do, wandering around without permission. Oh, someone's already with you. I see, the rookie who just got assigned here. I'm Lenore, one of the technicians employed here. And your name is? Oh, I guess it's time to put in our name. We'll go with Crimson Fawn. Yes. Our character's cute. Crimson Fawn. So you're the last of the 48 candidates. Welcome to Chaldea. I'm so glad you're here. I heard you were selected out of many public applicants. How long was your training? A year? 6 months? 3 months? I don't remember going through any training. Oh, so you're a complete amateur. Well, that's not very nice. So you're one of them. Do forgive me, I was inconsiderate. But please don't be discouraged because you're a public applicant. We need all of you for this mission. What's our mission? 38 elite mages plus 10 talented public applicants. Somehow we were able to gather all possible candidates. That's something to rejoice over. This year, 2017, all possible candidates capable of Spiritron dives were brought to Chaldea. If there's something you don't understand, feel free to ask Master or myself anytime. Come to think of it, what were you talking about with her, Mash? That's not like you. Did you know each other before? No, I've never met Senpai before. I saw Senpai sleeping here, so I just... Sleeping? Crimson Fawn was sleeping here. Ah, you went through the simulation when you entered, right? Spiritron dives can get to you if you're not used to them. Ah, so I guess that's what the tutorial was. After the simulation, the gates must have opened, and you walked over here before you returned to consciousness. It's a type of sleepwalking. When you fell, Crimson Fall, that was when Mash spoke to you. You seem to be fine, but I'd like to take you to the infirmary just in case. Sorry, hang in there a little longer. The director's orientation is about to start. You should hurry over. Orientation? Yes, to greet the master candidates assigned here today, like you, Crimson Fawn. In other words, it's for the big boss to welcome the careless newbies. Since the director is not the type to forgive and forget, if you show up late, you'll be on our radar for our entire year. The orientation begins in 5 minutes in the central command room. Go straight down this hall. Hurry! Dr. Lev, do you think I'll be allowed to sit in on the orientation too? Well, if you stand way back in the corner, I think she'll look the other way. But why? I just thought I should take Senpai to the command room. It's possible that Senpai might fall asleep on the way again. Why isn't Mash allowed to view the orientation? If I leave you alone like this, the director might yell at me. Should I tag along as well, eh? Well, if that's what you want to do, Mash, go ahead. You're okay with that, Crimson Fawn? If you have no other questions, let's head to the command room. Is there anything else you want to do? No? Yeah, why is she calling me Senpai? Oh, don't worry about it. To her, every human your age is her senpai. But it's unusual to hear her actually call someone that. This might be the first time. Actually, I'm intrigued. Say, Mash, why do you call her senpai? The reason? Crimson Fawn is the most human-like person I've ever met. Which means? I don't feel threatened, so there's no reason for me to be hostile. I see, that is important. People at Chaldea are all a piece of work. I agree with you, Mash. I think you two will get along just fine. If you like, Senpai, Director Lev, the director, Dr. Lev, sorry, the director will be the... Well, why don't we hide in the restroom to boycott the orientation then? That would only make the director more upset. We're going to have to leave it to fate. Shall we jump into the lion's den? Crimson Fawn? Hey, once we get used to her, she can be a pretty sweet person. Hmm. This is the central command room. Your number, Senpai, single digit, you're in the front row. Take an empty seat in the front row. Senpai, you're looking a bit pale. Sorry, I'm starting to space out again. It's an after effect of the simulator. I wish I could take you to the infirmary. Oh. No more small talk. See, the orientation's already begun. So I'm guessing the woman we just saw with the white hair is the director. Well, that wasn't on time, but it looks like we're all here now. Olga Marie. Welcome to the Special Organization Chaldea. I'm the director, Olga Marie Animosphere. You have been selected or discovered from each nation for your rare... Oh, I guess we're spacing out again. Oh. Oh, you're alright, Senpai. What just happened? Was I asleep? Yes, it seemed like you were in REM sleep. Anyway, the director's slap seemed to have woken you up completely. Thank goodness. So that would explain that sound we heard. You've been left out of the first mission, Senpai. I was taking you back to your room. Oh? Foo! Squirrel in your face! No, this is normal. No problem at all. Foo likes to attack my face, slide around my back, and settle on my shoulder. So you're used to that, huh? Yes, it's been a year since Foo came to live here. Foo, coo, foo, foo. Apparently Foo's embraced you as one of his own, Senpai. But can a squirrel who sees humans as rival exist in this world? He sees me as a rival? Well, knowing Foo as I do, I'm sure he'll forget by tomorrow. Actually, we've reached our destination. This is your room, Senpai. I see. Thanks for coming all this way. It's fine. If you ask me, Senpai, I wouldn't mind even if it's treating you to lunch. Fu says he'll look after you, Senpai. That sets my mind at ease. And the fact that she can actually understand him. Now then, I'm off. If we're lucky, I think we'll meet again. You do give off that pro tag vibe. Oh! Okay, I'm in here. Wait, what? Who are you? This is an empty room. It's where I slack off. Who gave you permission to come in? I think this is supposed to be my room. Well, who are you? Who am I? Isn't it obvious that I'm a healthy, diligent, and hardworking doctor? Not if you're slacking off in my room. Well, nice to meet you, Crimson Fawn. I didn't think I would run into you like this, but let me introduce myself again. Again? I'm the head of the medical department, Romani Archiman. For some reason, people just call me Dr. Roman. I can see why. I don't know why, but it's easier to pronounce, so go ahead and call me Roman. Fact is, Roman has a nice ring to it, no? It sounds cool and vaguely sweet. Nice to meet you, Doctor. Yes, nice to meet you. I look forward to getting to know you. Fu's silent. Huh, on your shoulder. Is that the mysterious creature I've heard so much about? Whoa, nice to meet you. I'm guessing Dr. Roman's never met Fu. Mash told me a lot about him, but I didn't really think he existed. Hey, why don't I teach him some tricks? Okay, shake hand. If you do it well, I'll give you a snack. Trying to bribe this? Trying to bribe Fu. Huh? What? He gave me a really pitying look and then completely ignored me. I think it's probably because he doesn't want to do it. Anyway, I think I get what's going on. You're the rookie who just got here, then got on the director's bad side. Dang, did it already spread around? Then you and I are alike. Just so you know, I got yelled at by her too. Well, at least that's something we have in common. You know, the race shift's experiment is about to start, right? The entire staff's been sent to help out. So what is the race shift? But since my job is to look after everyone's health, I had nothing to do. I mean, that makes sense. Well, shouldn't you be monitoring people? The machines are more accurate at reading the vital signs of the mages who are in the coffins. Coffins? The director said, when you're here, Romani, everyone slacks off, and then she threw me out, so I've been sulking here. Well, that's not very nice of her. But that's when you showed up. This is what they call a blessing in disguise, right? Yeah. Since we both have nowhere to go, why don't we spend some time and deepen our friendship? Sure, I don't mind. Uh, sure, this is my room anyhow. Yeah, so that means I'm visiting a friend's room. Woohoo! I've made a new friend. He's cute. I like Dr. Roman. He seems like a good character. So that's the structure of Chaldea, an underground workshop built on a snowy mountain 6,000 meters above sea level. That's interesting. Romani, we're going to start the race shift soon. Could you come in case there's an emergency? Well, I guess he has to go. The A team's in perfect condition, but B team on down is less experienced and they're displaying some slight abnormalities. Well, that's not good. I wonder what team we were supposed to be on. It probably comes from anxiety. The inside of that coffin is like a cockpit. Hey, Lev, I feel bad for them. Why don't I give them some anesthesia? Yeah, hurry up, will you? If you're in the infirmary, then you can get here in 2 minutes. But he's not in the infirmary. This isn't the infirmary, is it? Whoa, please don't mention that. It's gonna take 5 minutes from here, no matter what. Oh, it's only 3 minutes longer, but I see what you mean. You don't want to get in trouble. Well, I think they'll forgive me for being a little late. A-Team has no issues anyway. Oh, that guy's named Lev Lenore. He's the mage who created the near-future observation lens Sheba, the telescope used to observe that pseudo-planet Caldeus. Sheba not only observes Chaldea, but also serves as a surveillance system for most of the facility. Good to know. Also, it was the previous director who built the summoning-unsummoning system, which is the foundation of the race shift tech. Well, that's good to know. To actualize that theory, the pseudo-spiritron calculation engine, basically a supercomputer, was provided by the Atlas Academy. All of these different talents have been gathered to carry out this mission. It's pointless for an ordinary doctor like me to be there, but if I'm summoned, I must go. I mean, it makes sense. It is your job. Thanks for chatting with me, Crimson Fawn. It's kind of weird how it delays a little when it's like the auto. When you get settled in, come by the infirmary. Next time I'll treat you with some yummy cake. Oh, that's sweet. What's this? The lights are out. Did something? Oh. Emergency, emergency. A fire has broken out in the central power station and the central command room. Central Area's containment wall will activate in 90 seconds. All staff must evacuate from Gate 2 at once. Containment wall will close in 40 seconds. Those remain in Central Area evacuate immediately. Was that an explosion just now? What on the earth is happening? Monitor, show us the command room. Is everyone alright? Command room? What about MASH? What's this? Crimson Fawn, evacuate right now. I'm going to the command room. The containment wall is about to close. Get yourself out before it's too late. We have to go find Mash. She helped us. Wait, what are you doing? Wrong way. Gate 2's over there. Don't tell me you're coming with me. Sure, the more helping hands, the better, but... Oh man, there's no time to argue. Make sure you get back before it's too late. We've got to find Mash. She's somewhere in this mess. I wonder what happened. No survivors. Only Chaldea is safe. This was where the explosion originated. This was no accident. It was sabotage. Generator operation stopped. Power level critical. Switch to the backup generator. Error. Please make switch manually. Containment wall will close in 40 seconds. Those remain in central area evacuate immediately. I'm heading down to the underground power station. We can't let Chaldea's light go out. Hurry up and go back the way we came. You could still make it. Listen, don't stop anywhere on the way. Go outside and wait for help. System switching to the final phase of race shift. Coordinates 2004, January 30th. Fuyuki, Japan. Lap places shifting protection established. Singularities additional factor slot secured. Unsummoned program set. Please start final adjustments. Alright, well, we'll stop right there and continue this in part 2 of the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I hope you come back. Bye, guys!